Hey guys, so it's Tuesday and I'm in Boise. I'm here for a international traffic engineering conference, and by the time you see this, it'll probably be Friday.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going on.
I've got 2 tests on Thursday and 1 on Friday, so that's why. Because all day tomorrow and Wednesday I'm going to be studying, so it's going to be not fun. We need to steal a golf cart. What is that? Is that like a ball holder?
What?
The
The chute?
the chute? It's the fleet. Oh, they have names on them.
The white things.
Or the things on the side.
Country club. Country club.
Those things?
Yeah. They look like they're full of dirt.
Yeah, they are.
For what?
What is the purpose of this?
So you swing and then you make the divot with your club.
Oh, and you can fill it in. Gotcha.
Oh, that makes sense. I understand.
I want to be a little bit quieter.
I understand.
Pool. Wow. Is it open? Nope. They locked it. No swimming. Did you see the bolt? They locked it.
Well, it's an easy fence to climb.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So that was on Tuesday of last week. I am now back, and so the last footage that you saw, we were at the country club, which is where the ITE conference was, the International Traffic Engineering Conference. So that was lots of fun, except for the night before we only got like 4 hours of sleep. The conference started at 8:30 and check-in was at 8. There was 4 speakers, so the whole thing lasted basically from 9 until 12:30, something like that, because then we ate lunch. So there was 4 speakers, and the first 2 weren't all that interesting compared to the other ones, because the second 2 were more they were talking about kind of their product and kind of what they do, so it's more of the technical standpoint. The last speaker, they have this program that they use, that they developed, that makes determining the intersections, light changes, and all of that way easier than it ever has been before. And so it's pretty much automated, and you just plug it in and let it go. And it changes depending on how busy the street is, I think, is what they were doing. It recovers from emergency vehicles coming through, because those really throw off the actuation sequencing normally. And so this one, instead of like correcting itself in 4 cycles, it does it like much quicker. I can't remember how much faster it is to fix, but it's a lot faster. Like, I think it's within 1. It's like, oh, there's people here now, and then it starts doing it, and it's perfect. But so that was kind of neat. The food at the country club was amazing. Like, it was really good. So afterwards, we went to the Ada County Highway District building, where they make road signs. They're big, man. They are so much bigger than I would think. They're much bigger than what you would think. So, like, if you see like a normal road sign, you think, well, maybe it's, this big, but really it's like this big. And they're huge. They also have, it's only in that county, like it's the only county that can do this and that does do this, that every intersection has a camera that has full 360 zoom degree movements, blah blah blah. And there's this lady, and she sits in here, and there's 18 TV screens on the wall, and there's one big one in the middle, but on a bunch of small ones. So anyway, she can sit there. She looks, watches them and stuff like that. And they're wired into the police department, so they get all of their they get a little thingy that reads down when stuff is getting called in, and so. And they call her a lot. They're like, hey, so and so, we have, like, okay. So while we were there, she got a call, and they're like, well, this truck just got up on the highway, and his tire fell off. Like, it flew off, and he lost his tire, and it went up through all the traffic. There's 3 lanes on each side, and so it bumped up over, and they couldn't find it. They're like, well, we don't know where it is. Can you look for it? So she found her camera that was nearby and was like, zoom, and like zoomed around and was looking. So we saw the truck there, it's real time, and it's just, it has no tire, and it's just sitting there. And there's like another truck that had stopped to help them, to pull him more off the side of the road. We couldn't find it. She was like, looking around for it. And finally we saw this guy that was on the side of the road across, like all the way across. And so she zoomed in, she's like, oh, that's where it went. So it went across 3 lanes of traffic, got bumped up over the median, and across 3 other lanes of traffic, and then landed in the ditch, and didn't hit anybody. So it was like amazing. And we got little souvenirs. I got a little traffic cone. Yeah, so I got that. And I got a lot of other swag from the conference. Like, I got this pen, and it says, this is actually from Salem, a company, they do stuff in Hillsboro a lot, and so I thought that was kind of neat. I also got this one, video detection. Whoa. That one was kind of cool. He had it set up, one of their cameras, right? And they had it on a screen, and it was infrared, or no, it was thermal. It was thermal, but it was in black and white. So us being warm, we were white, and then the background was black. So I put my hand in front of it, and it was like white and then black and stuff like that. But there was a guy standing in front of it, so I couldn't look at myself. So Mara, I think you'll be happy about this. I think that we have a music major in our apartment building, because last night while we were watching Star Trek Next Generation, we heard some kind of wind instrument being played quite loudly, and it wasn't bad, it was just loud. And I'm pretty sure it's on the 3rd floor or something like that, because we went outside and we're like, yeah, that's on our building. And then this morning, at 10, the person started playing again, and I was like, come on, didn't you practice enough last night? I couldn't tell what kind of instrument it was because I'm music illiterate. I'm pretty sure that you would be able to tell, Mara, but I cannot. I saw your video, Mara. I didn't see it until 2 days after you posted it, because the YouTube sub boxes were broken. But I did watch it, and I liked it a lot. I can't wait to see the rest of your apartment, your house, and I really like that you have a little bat cave underneath your mattress. So, fun. Chrissy, I've had 2 German tests so far, and I've done really good on them. This last one, I got a 98 because I missed 2 points because I forgot how you ask for someone's telephone number. So in our workbook, we had to list out attributes about yourself, I'm nice, friendly. So mine are, ich bin freundlich, nett und ruhig. And so when you write it, you put a comma between the first 2, but you don't put a comma before the und. And I thought that was interesting because I remember, in English, you have a choice whether or not to do it. And I always just did it because I liked to. And so now I don't get to anymore in German. See you guys later. Bye.